Hello my friends, welcome back to more Let's Play Gran Turismo 4. This is Sky Hurricane, hope you're having a great day, and this is part 137. The most amount of parts that I've ever had in any project, I do believe. And I gotta turn my controller on. That might actually help. So yeah, in the last part we did the Laguna Seca 200 miles with our Camaro IROC Z there. And did pretty good with it actually. In this part though, we're gonna do the Polyphony Digital Cup, one of my favorite cups in the whole game. And we're gonna use something unusual. At least we're gonna try this. Not sure how well it's gonna work. But I remember the AI being pretty lackluster in this, so we're gonna try this thing. Granny mobile time for sure. Oh yeah. So of course this thing's gonna require a lot of tuning. I think it already has, since it's new. Well, you know, since it was given to us as a prize car, it counts as new. So we don't need to do any of that. So I know it would increase horsepower maybe slightly, but and I always forget that I can use the R1 button, whatever, you know. So, yeah, this thing has a lot of weight to lose. I'm hoping we can get it below 1,600 kilograms at least. It looks like we should be able to. And this is a pretty long championship, as most of the extreme events are. At 1568, that's still heavy as a mug. Especially with only 129 horsepower. But now we got 233. Quite a bit better. And we're gonna get the suspension. We're gonna pretty much get everything for this. Engine. 228. Pay more to get less. The thing about the NA tune though is it's better in all rev ranges. It's better. So yeah, this thing's gonna get pretty decent amount of power, but it's so heavy that probably going to be pretty difficult. Not going to have the best cornering, you know, or acceleration. But yeah, I like this championship because it kind of makes me think of the Toon Car Championship in GT1. But really, I'm not sure the AI is tuned in this, but if we're going to use this thing, we're going to have to have it tuned. Because it would not be able to win. Pretty sure. This thing actually made 271 horsepower. Now we're still gonna have above 5 million credits. Pretty good. That's better for front wheel drives. Interesting. I just always get the full customization, but that might not always be the best. Well, I think it really is, but we're gonna stick with medium and just kind of see how that goes for now. And yeah, now we got our fully tuned Volvo station wagon ready for action, we hope. And Polyphony Digital. And even everyday cars can look tough. Oh, but look at this thing. Doesn't it look so tough? My goodness. This is a high-level series of races that attracts the best drivers. Ooh. All right, here we go. Alrighty, so looks like we got some interesting opposition here, I see. The Supra probably will be the best one out of this bunch, or the Integra. So I'm kind of curious how this will go. So I probably will play around with the tuning of this car. I don't think we're going to really need traction control with this thing. Yeah, I don't really think we're going to need it. Transmission. And suspension. Keep that balanced. Really, really high ride height. My goodness. Make the front a little bit higher than the rear. But springs, for better cornering, let's make those a little bit higher than the rear. And leave all the rest of that alone. Limited slip. Decrease the acceleration. Well, it's not decrease it all the way. I doubt this thing's gonna really get that crazy. Okay. So I'm gonna practice just to see how this goes. And also to play around with my tuning if I need to make a change. Okay, so I won the qualifying lap by 16 seconds. Alrighty then. Not sure. Okay, and it looks like the Supra got 4th, really? This thing handled so good. I mean, my goodness, it really did. Probably gonna be a 1-point race, judging from the qualify. 9 points. I'm really surprised how well this thing handles. It's not really fast though at all. I got a lower speed on the straights than what I did with the 1970 Skyline, so that tells you something. And I think this thing does better at the higher rep ranges. Seems to be when I get the most acceleration. Yeah, I didn't really think I needed to change anything on the tuning. Yeah, I should have gone down a second there. I'm really surprised the Supra SCR ain't more of a threat, you know. .9 seconds. Yeah, literally no wheel spin with this thing either. Okay. Take that back. Take that back. It can spin the wheels. I think we got 130 on the straight there with the Skyline, but it was also much, much, much lighter. And also, I think I used nitrous. So yeah, all of our all-position is front-wheel drives except for the Supra. The cool thing about this championship is that you can see such a wide range of opposition. You can see things like the Honda Fit in here. I might have a Honda Fit in this race, I'm not really sure. The Peugeot 206. This thing handles so good, man. It's amazing. It really is amazing because you would not expect it. But yeah, this was always a fun one to try out. I guess they're not really tuned at all, but of course you never know. You never know about these things in this game because there is no entry list. So yeah, a lot of times you just end up winging it. 219. Did the Supra get up to third, I wonder? I still think he's going to be my biggest opposition. Go on, Volvo. Golly. Expect it to be a little harder than this. I think you can have some fast cars in this though. You know, like I think there's like a Nismo Fairlady Z tune or something that shows up sometimes. So yeah, how about that total domination with a Volvo? Might be able to overlap one of them. That'd be pretty cool. Excuse me. I'll stop it. Went very wide there. I don't think we'll be able to overlap any of them. That sixth place car though, whoa. I don't even remember what cars I'm racing, so. I remember there being an Alpha and then Tegra, which is seconds. And the Supra. I don't know what the other two are. But really, this is going to be this easy. I think I might actually exit this championship. I might retire from this championship and see if I can get some harder opposition for my Volvo. Because my heavens, this is a little bit too easy. Just a little bit too easy. And indeed, we may actually overlap. Sixth place after all. Now, I really like the tune on this. I don't think I need to mess with the tune anymore. I think it's just fine. .5 seconds. Jeez. Crazy. Who would have ever thought that this would be overkill in something? Alright, can I overlap you, whoever you are? That's the excitement of this race. Can I do it? I think I can. With a 45-second lead on the Integra. That corner always gets me. Yep, here he comes. Oh, wasn't there a Mini in this? I think there's a Mini one, wasn't there? It wasn't even the Mini Cooper S, it was just a Mini 1. Maybe the Mini Cooper S could show up though. Seems like about anything could show up in this. Man, and he is way behind the other ones. Yep, it's the Mini. You're getting overlapped by a Volvo Mini. Just so you know. Just thought I'd let you know that. And the Integra's holding its own in second place. See him coming up to the corner. Front tire's wearing out a lot more than the rear. Thing's pretty stable. In another lap, we probably could catch the 5th place car, whatever that is. Man, I really don't want to do this again, but man, this is going to be way too easy with this competition. 9 points, you know, that kind of indicates that we're a little bit above the average. So Peugeot 106 was 5th. So yeah, they're not finishing that. So yeah, let's try to see if we can just, yeah, exit and get a new group. Okay, so this competition looks a little more fierce. We actually have a Camaro SS69. Interesting. An Audi S3. I think that's a little better than the Integra. And the Honda S2000, which should be pretty decent. Let's see. 14 points. Oh. So we're still a little bit OP, I guess. Okay. So, despite only being 14 points, that Camaro actually is better than this Volvo, which is not surprising. It is lighter and it has a little more horsepower. The Honda Fit did a little bit better than the Mini did last time, but not much. But the Camaro and the S2000 kept up pretty good. So, I think this is doable, but this is definitely going to be a little more interesting. I do think. So, actually, when I was getting different lists, I ended up running across the Ford GT, and I was like, oh, I knew better than to try that. Because it has double the power of what this has. And it's lighter as well, or at least the same weight. Untuned, you know. That would not go well. But yeah, the other ones didn't really keep up that good. The front wheel drives, of course, got last. Not too much of a surprise there. Look at our beautiful Volvo. But yeah, say the S2000 actually seemed to be pretty even with my car. But with drafting, I was able to overtake him. The interesting opposition, I actually never have had these. I never have seen the Camaro SS69 of this before. I don't remember ever seeing it. So I thought it was pretty interesting to see that. But yeah, I didn't catch him really to the end of the second lap. Yeah, he's pretty fast. Pretty fast. I really only was beating him on the corners. Because this, like I said, I have pretty good tune on this Volvo. It turns really well. Really, really well. And yep, I was catching him on the twists and turns. This is pretty much about the same color of the Volvo I had in GT6 Open Lobby, I think. That I used for GT6 Open Lobby. Yep, see, he was pulling away even with me drafting. And of course I messed up the 3rd and the 6th lap. Lost some time on those. There I went for the pass. Well, oh man. Alright, so this should be more interesting now. A little more difficult. A lot more difficult. It's the Honda Fit and the Peugeot that really bring the points down. Because I even think the S3 has a pretty similar power weight ratio to this. Alrighty, so race 2 is at Seattle Circuit Reverse. Well, the Camaro should be right at home here, shouldn't he? And we're just going to keep our medium tires on. Since we have front engine rear wheel drive, tire wear isn't as much of an issue, but this thing does kind of eat the front tires because it is so heavy. And yeah, I really don't know why they didn't tune the Honda Fit and stuff in this. I don't know why. I guess this is like in GT3, the Polyphony Digital was in that game was just normal cars, so I guess that's really what this is. But they allow tuning, so I mean it doesn't say that it's untuned cars, so how would you really know otherwise? They don't give you an entry list or anything to know how much the AI's, how much power and weight they have. Yeah, that Audi S3 should be pretty even with this on power. But man, that Fit brings it down big time. I don't really think we need to change our gears because I don't think we're going to go much above 120 in this. Now, if we do the Nürburgring or Circuitville, Sarth will need to change it. Let's mess up all those corners, Sky. Good job. In a Volvo. Well, we're taking the corners faster than him. We've already about caught him, but he's going to leave us a little bit on the straight. You can see the gap widening on the map. This thing has very short gears, my goodness. It seems like I'm passing him. Seems like I'm doing better on this race than I did on Motegi. I guess because this track's more curvy. Okay, drag race. Of which he's definitely going to win. Big time. Took that a little slow. I'd like to get around it cleanly, but car, really? It's all your fault. Okay, there's my opportunity. Okay, we did it. Now can we pull away so that he doesn't pass us again on the straight? Pulled away a little bit there. Alright. Yeah, he kind of messed up on Motegi. He missed that one corner when he was behind me, and that sent him back quite a bit. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been quite so far behind. Sky, quit it. Quit hitting crap. Probably could have gone down a second, but no. Yeah, pretty even opposition. I actually figured the S2000 would be better than the Camaro on the corners and stuff, at least. But I guess the Camaro has enough of a speed advantage that doesn't really make a difference. Pulling away. Seems some people complain that the races in GT4 are just too short. I disagree. I think this is the perfect length for a race. GT3 really overdid it, in my opinion. Some people like that, but like if I want to do a long race, you know, it should be an endurance. It doesn't need to be. Every race does not need to be long like it is in GT3. Like I think 5 to 7 laps around a track like this isn't too bad. 20 laps, just for a normal 20,000 credit race, that's a little much. I think GT4 did it perfect. I actually think the Formula GT are a little bit too long, but it's kind of like the ultimate thing in the game. It probably will be the last thing we do, I figure. Because it will be the hardest and most annoying thing. And I realize we're not really getting away from the Camaro. He is keeping up through this lap. Must have been a bad lap. It wasn't much worse. Oh, there we go. We pulled away. Seems like we pulled away more on the straight. I think because that last corner, the AI really takes it slow. I think that's where I gained the most time. And he actually gained after that. And he's probably gaining on this section. I don't really think we're going to have to use nitrous too much, but if we have Circuit de la Sarthe, we might be in trouble. I don't know how. I don't think that Camaro goes much above 130 though, so it might actually be easier than I think. You know, transmission. But it is the chain version, so there is that. I think it is anyway. Okay, 7.8. Really figured that I would kill him on this twisty section here, but not really. Or Volvo's trying. Feel like I could just take these corners a little bit faster. Just a little bit. I think that's where we're gaining the most time, that corner there. And we're losing time on the straight. Last lap. We beat this Camaro with a 9-second lead. And the S2000 is way behind. And so is this Honda Fit, which I'm actually almost overlapping. Come here, Honda Fit. Not quite as slow as the Mini. But my golly, it's slow. And I think I am going to be able to overlap it. I don't know. He might be just powerful enough. Yep. Best lap. We almost overlapped it. Maybe a 10-second lead. 11-second. Wow. And the S2000 and Audi were way behind. So I think everybody got the same standings. They probably will in every race, unless something unexpected happens. Circuit de la Sarthe may be interesting. I do remember that race being in this championship. And we'll definitely want to widen our own gears for it. Alright, Infineon Raceway stock car course. 8 laps. This should be easy. This was one of the ones that I won very easily in the GT All-Stars. So it should be even that much easier with this car. Oh, Honda Fit. I just think this championship's so cool because of the wide variety of cars that you can have in this. I'm sure there are more cars that I haven't ever seen, like the Camaro, you know. Really wide there, okay. This is not a Jaguar XJR9. Let's just stop acting like I can take the corners the same speed. Camaro has a pretty decent lead here. Oh, but he's not good on this track at all. That old 1969 suspension just ain't gonna work out for him. I wouldn't be surprised if the S2000 actually contests him on this one. That S2000 is going to be staying on the road. I think I'm pretty equal with the S2000. See, I see he's really... I had a better exit on that corner than he did, and he's right there neck and neck with me. I'm sure the front wheel drives will really mess this one up too. The Camaro and the front wheel drives. Okay, what's he going to do here? I don't want to interfere with whatever he's going to do. Oh my, don't take me out, please. Okay, he kept it on the road. And this 2000 really ain't gaining. Less than a minute and a half. Okay, yeah, we're gonna destroy him on this track. I have a feeling that Camaro is going to have many more mistakes. I could be wrong, though. Let's look at the map and see how wide he goes. He didn't really seem to go off. I messed that up. keeps this from being the best lap, I think. Not by much. It was a pretty good lap until that. Ooh, he went off there though. He's still holding on to second. Second lead. Keep it on the road here, Sky. Oh, he messed up there. There comes the S2000. Yeah, he just pulled a granny move, man, that Granny did on Laguna Seca. On the endurance race. Well, that's a much better lap for me. Yeah, I'm calling it now. The S2000 is going to get second on this one. Oh, yeah. It must be a Camaro thing. Granny doesn't like Camaros, apparently. Whew. I think I can overlap the fit in this race. Uh-oh, I see them battling. I don't know who's winning the battle. Another best lap. Camaro's winning so far. As long as he don't have any mistake like he did on lap 4, he may be able to pull it off. Take these corners at full throttle in my Volvo. Although do so with precaution for sure. Wonder if we'll have El Capitan in this. I hope so. I hope it's forward though, and not reverse. That lap was a little worse, but not a bad lap. Car, ooh, baby. I think you get a little bit faster there. Oh, the S2000 took over. Ooh, man. Okay, and I see the fit. We're just doing so good in our Volvo. And the S2000 and the Camaro. No, they're not battling. The Camaro's way back there, if I'm reading that right. I think the battle's over. As a matter of fact, the Audi might actually beat the Camaro on this, which I was not expecting. These 2000's keeping up. The gap really hasn't widened like it was, you know, when the Camaro was in second. And wow, our front tires barely making it, aren't they? Okay. Don't try to take that full throttle anymore. I can almost see 5th place. Oh, I see him. There's a little blue car in the distance. Round in the corner. The Camaro beat the Audi. Not by much, though, I don't think. One lap for the Honda Fit. Well then. Thing just got a little bit interesting. I kind of want to see what happened to the Camaro. Okay, so I think this is the lap where he really messed up. So let's see what happens. Because he had a pretty good lead on the S2000. Okay, so then, oh my heavens, whoa. Went super wide to the left, and that means he went even wider to the right, and oof. Actually wasn't that bad. On the map, it looked like he just stopped. He didn't really, well, he didn't stop, but the S2000 sure caught up. So I think it probably continued happening after that. See about lap 5. Oh my. Yeah, that S2000 was killing it. Good cornering car. You know, I realized I haven't used the S2000 very much. I think I did in my GT6 playthrough, because that was the car they gave me. Okay. Oh my. He's done pretty good about not spinning out, though. Oh my God. That was quite the boost. And the Audi was way behind. I think it only got worse from there, though. Yeah, he keeps going wide on all those corners now. Oh yeah, this ain't gonna end well. Oh yeah, he's all the way out now. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen eventually. Oh my. I'm really surprised the Audi did not beat it. The Audi just taking its sweet little time. Hey, it's keeping it on the road. I'm very surprised the Audi did not beat it. Jeez, it's a lot slower though. Has, what, 240 horsepower? But it's quite a bit heavier than the Camaro, I think. The Audi is about the same weight as my Volvo. Stock. Camaro's lighter. A lot lighter. Like, what, 1,300 kilograms, I think? Okay, he's doing the same thing. But, well, he did spin out all the way. Why did the Audi not beat it? That's why. Oh my gosh. The Audi definitely would have beat it, man, if it didn't do that. I wonder how this Peugeot did on the corners, because it's front wheel drive. It did pretty good, but God, it's going so slow. So I think I was finishing. 46 seconds behind. Oh my golly, he went wider than ever there. He didn't spin out though. And the Audi just barely missed out. Man, that was an interesting race. Interesting. Alrighty. Tokyo Route 246 reverse. Okay, so the Camaro is going to have a big upper hand on this one. I'm not going to spread my gears out, but I mean, I don't see this car going much above 120 regardless. I did 120 on Motegi with this, with the transmission I got. And this is the first standing start, I think. Oh my heavens, wheel spin galore. We might have to use nitrous, but it might not help us much. If there's a track we gotta use nitrous on, it'll definitely be this one. Yeah. .2 seconds. Yeah, don't need to go wide like I did. That lost a little time. Didn't go wide there, but man, I went slow. S2000 is really getting down on this track too. Okay, I got a better exit than him. It might be a good strategy to bump draft the S2000 to catch the Camaro. Oh, he's faster than me. We're going to see how fast this will go. And 130 with our current transmission, 135. And just as I suspected, the Camaro, top speed wise, is not that good. Acceleration wise, it's really good. And I think its transmission may have worked in its favor on the previous tracks. You know, because faster acceleration, shorter gears. S2000 might be a player on this one as well. Very wide and very sucky. All right. I think we got this track. No nitrous required. They're going to gain on us here initially, I think, but I think top speed wise we're actually pretty even. I take longer to get there, but my top speed's higher. Very slightly. Oh. Shucks. The Honda Fit and the Peugeot are pretty close on this one. Oh, the Honda passed it. That S2000 definitely is being a player. Okay, baby, will you please turn? Thank you. Yeah, very good. Very good on that corner. Beat that Honda S2000. Beat my Volvo. Actually, please don't. The Volvo must be victorious. Victorious Volvo. Okay. Perfect braking that time. I broke a little bit early last time. That corner's so hard to do when this track is forward. But all these other corners are harder to do for me in reverse. Always miss that. For example. They're pretty close, the Honda and the Chevrolet. Oof. That wasn't near as good as last lap, but oh well. Weird how the S2000 really had not been a threat, but on this track it's really doing very well. And somehow that was the best lap. Despite my inadequacies. Feel like I just come flying into this corner. Take that full throttle. Now. With this, okay, better on that. I finally didn't hit it. Was determined to get that right at least once. Ooh, man. Honda pulled a little bit of a gap on that Camaro. I think this would have been even more interesting if we'd had the Supra in here instead of like the Peugeot 206 or the Honda Fit. I think it would have been more interesting. And an even better lap somehow. And nobody else is going to finish. Nope. 6 more races to go, y'all. And now they're tied. The Honda and the Chevrolet are tied. Things are getting real. Oh, yeah. Alright, so Fuji Speedway 2005. Same thing, I think. I mean, I think still don't see any need to change anything on this car. Like the way it handles. I think it has a pretty good top speed for this track. Might not be very good for Circuit de la Sarthe. man, kick it around that corner carelessly. I really don't like this version of Fuji as much as the other two versions. So who will prevail here, the Honda or the Chevrolet? I think the Camaro probably will on this one. So this one does have the wall. It's weird. There are two versions of the Fuji 2005 that in this game, I guess, because one has the wall, one does not have the wall. So I knew I wasn't tripping when I thought. I mean, I knew there was another version, but the main one I always thought of was the one with the wall, but recently I did one that did not have the wall. And I was like, well, this is weird. I didn't remember this. Okay, he's faster. How fast is he going, I wonder? Okay, he's only going about 120, I think. So the Honda S2000, I'm sure, went faster than that. But the Camaro accelerates so much more quickly. I don't think it's going to matter too much. Tokyo was a little bit different because Tokyo, it seemed like you could come out of that corner, that last corner before the straight, more quickly than you can on this track. So like the S2000 could actually reach a faster speed than 120 earlier. You know, same thing with my car. I could reach 120 earlier and thus have an advantage on the Camaro. But this track, it seems like it's probably going to be harder to do that. Try to get a good exiting speed. Can only do so much on that corner though. And man, I really left him for some reason. Of course, he's gaining on me right now. But not anymore, he's not. Too off there. That describes me well. A little bit too off. No crap. I wonder if the Fuji 1,000 kilometers, I wonder if it's on this one or if it's on one of the other variations. I think I like the 90s variation the most. 80s is the fastest though, because it didn't have the chicane over here. Yeah, I kind of figured the Camaro would be okay on this track because of, you know, the reasoning I stated. How it would take the S2000 a little bit too long to get to the same speed. To get to an exceeding speed, you know. We went super wide there. Yeah, this thing gets down to those high rev ranges. But it does have a turbo kit, so I guess that explains it. Turbo kit stage 2. Well, yeah, they're actually... Even the fit is keeping up better on this track than on the other ones, it seems. Pretty fun race, though. See, I'm actually good at this stuff, man. It's the Le Mans racing. Oh, we got a lot more left in this project to do too. A lot more. 24-hour races. Now, even aside from that, we still got some. And I also think the Fuji endurances with these, you know, with the Le Mans cars. Yeah, the gap is slowly widening. Pretty uneventful race, actually. It's better than being too eventful, though. Go, Volvo, go. We'll keep it on the road. There we go. I amaze myself sometimes. The Honda Fit and the Peugeot are really pretty close. I think in one of these replays I'll actually look and see how fast they were going. I think Circuit du Sarthe will be a funny one to watch. I didn't think I'd overlap them, but man, not as far from it as what I thought. I thought they were doing better on this track. Not really much, though. I'm not gonna overlap it, though. No way. That was the best lap. close, though. Fairly close. Because, you know, he was ending the straightaway just as I was getting on it. I think he's just way too far away. I might be able to see him though before the end of the race on the straight. We may be on the straight at the same time. Several seconds ahead of me. Going wide. And yeah, we are on the straight at the same time, but I can really not even see him. You would think I would be able to, but I think that the graphics just can't handle it. Graphics of this game could only be so good, but I do see him rounding the corner there. I don't know if they'll finish or not. Yep, they finished. Good job, Camaro. Still pretty close. The Camaro versus the S2000. Pretty close. Get our 20 grand and let's move on to the next race. Halfway there. Alright, oh god, this one. Motorland Reverse. I remember this one. And tire wear is going to be a big issue, so I'm going to put hard on this car. Tire wear is going to be a major issue. And transmission, I'm actually going to put it on 5. Because this is a short track anyway. And we are not going to need it to be, we're not going to need to go 137 miles per hour. It's not going to be possible. Now it's 24 points. Okay, and it might be really hard to, with the less grip that I'll have with these tires, it might be pretty tough. We'll see. So now I should be able to do this whole track in 3rd, 4th gear. Really, it doesn't seem to handle much worse. I probably could have shortened the gears even further. Oh, the Camaro's going wide. And the S2000, really? Oh my. Okay, just give me the lead. That easy. I think the Audi was the only one who didn't mess that up. You know, this might be the track that the Honda Fit actually does okay on. Oh God, come on Honda Fit, I'm rooting for you. Yeah, I think I think the transmission, and with these tires, I think we're going to be fine. Main thing is keep it on the road, unlike what they're doing. The S2000 seems to be doing pretty good. That Camaro, though, I kind of worry about. Yep, good gear ratios for this track. I have no idea what position everybody's in, except I know the S2000's in second. And whoever was in third there went really wide. It looked like it on the map. Oh my gosh. This is not rally. So there's the Audi. Yeah, the Audi's still in fourth, which is his usual place. He hasn't got third yet. Oh, I pulled a Camaro move there. Had to do it at least once. Had to try it out, you know. Looks like the Honda Fit and the Peugeot are still lackluster. Okay, car. Oh my gosh. I'm really not getting away from that S2000, but I got pretty decent gap, and he's really not gaining on me either, so. A little bit better. I don't think we got above 95 in this race. We haven't even reached 6th gear, so yet another indicator that I'm pretty sure I could have shortened the gears even more. My right front tire is starting to wear pretty decently. very decently. But hey, best lap. So if we did have to pit on this race, we would not be able to merge in front enough to take back the victory. I don't know if we're going to quite get 19 laps of these tires. I have to hope that they eventually start doing worse too. I think this is really the only one that gives me a lot of trouble. Oh, the S2000 is making a pit stop. Oh. Okay then. So second place is now the Audi. And here's the Honda S2000. Or I mean the Honda Fit. Quite a different Sky, an S2000 and a Fit. We might be able to do it. We're getting our best lap times now, too. I bet it accidentally went in the pit because the AI will do that. It'll accidentally go in the pit in this race. It's kind of funny. The Audi S3 is making a pit stop, okay. Unless they did it on purpose because they had soft tires on. But I think if they had sport soft, I think that these races would be more points than they've been. I bet they did it on purpose. So who's second now? The Camaro? Honestly, I'm surprised he hadn't pitted because he's the one that went the widest on the first lap. Oh, they're a lap down. I'm laughing right now, but no way I'm going to go 19 laps with these tires, so I'm going to have to pit. Myself. Yeah, the Camaro's in second. 36 seconds now. He does not like this track. So I'm thinking if I can do 14 laps with these tires, and then 5 laps with soft tires, that'll even it out. The Peugeot is actually beating them right now. That is hilarious. I should have pitted. Use a little nitrous to make up for my inadequacy. Camaro's pitting. And I'm pitting. And surely I can do 5 laps with soft tires. So, who was that passed me? The Honda, wasn't it? The Honda Fit. Oh my golly, the freaking place that everybody's in on this race is crazy. I think the Peugeot might possibly be in second right now, unless they got around him. He is. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. The car that's been getting 5th, and I mean, not just 5th, but way behind, is actually in second on this race. That is hilarious. And the Camaro's getting overlapped. Even more hilarious. This race is a train wreck anyway, so I'm going to use... The Fit is actually beating the Camaro. The Fit is in front of the Camaro. It seriously is. Oh my gosh. Here, Fit, I'm going to help you. Okay, I'm getting away now. Come on, Fit, come on. There's no way that Fit's going to beat that Camaro. It tried, though. It tried. See how much difference of a lap time this tires make. $31,223. And who was that? The Audi? I think the Audi finally got around the... Peugeot. We should have known that the Peugeot was not going to get second place. It was kind of funny, though, to see it for a few seconds. Going slower actually seems to help on this track. Okay, well there's the Peugeot. I think he's in 4th now. He's beating the Camaro though, which is the second place guy. Because I really need nitrous to catch it, you know. Ooh, just at the end. Loud traffic, oh my. Sounds exciting. Well, that race was crazy, wasn't it? Oh my heavens. That race. That race was crazy. The Honda Fit actually briefly passed the Camaro. Oh gosh. That little Peugeot 206cc is really cute. I wasn't thinking it was very cute in that Peugeot 206 one-make race though. And once again, the Honda and the Camaro are tied. That was a thing that happened. That was a thing that happened. I'll have to remember to fix my transmission after that race. Oh, Circuit de la Sarthe won already. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to fix our transmission for this. And I don't know. I actually may practice this. I had it on 8 and we only went like 135. Let's put it on 10. I just don't think we're going to go much faster than that. Let's put it on medium tires again. And I'm going to practice just to see how fast I get on the straight. Okay, so like 143, 144 on that. So just a couple more and I'm pretty confident. Really, maybe one more. I'm going to do 2 though. Might be a little too wide. Make that 825. Yeah, if you look on the graph on the top right, it does do really good in the higher RPMs, but when it's when you get deeper into the red lines, probably 7,000 RPMs, it starts going down. So yeah, we don't want it to be too high. So yeah, I think moving it a couple over is a good idea. Okay. Here we go. This should be pretty funny with these cars. I wonder how the Audi S3 is going to do on this. Will it be faster than the Camaro? Only time will tell. We got 129 miles in this car already. The adorable little Honda Fit, which actually was a player in the last race. It was kind of funny. As bad as I hate Motorland, that race is actually pretty silly in this championship. Oh my God, late Audi, why don't you slam on the brakes? Okay. How fast can we get this thing? Camaro's leaving us, but he ain't anymore because we're already going his top speed. And we're already redlining. Oh my, that S2000 is faster than I am. Move on out of the way because I suck. Okay, try not to use nitrous on this, tempting as it may be. If I can draft. Yeah, I knew that S2000 was going to be the biggest player on this one, just like on Tokyo. Hello there, S2000. How are you today? Dang, he's fast. He is faster than I am, for sure. But the place that you would think the S2000 would really prevail will be the corners, but that's where we're going to prevail. Come on, S2000, draft me. Let's make this interesting. Unlike y'all, I'm actually moving out of the way to let you pass. You know, y'all could learn a lesson from me. It's not that hard to do. But it's expecting too much. Yeah, we're not really establishing any kind of lead here. Me and this S2000 are neck and neck. But I think that'll change because they take that last chicane really, really slow. And apparently these corners too. You think an S2000 will be better on the corners than a Volvo, but no. Not this Volvo. This Volvo's on a mission. And my heavens, he's way back there now. Last lap. 5 minutes to do a lap with this car. As opposed to the Jaguar, which was like 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, something like that. I should try to pretend this is GT Sport and not cut these, not, because God forbid you get outside the line. See, that makes it a lot harder. That messes up my driving line. I don't know why. I hate how they give you penalties for that. I would not have gone off there if I could have utilized the whole road surface. And now, just like that, he is caught back up. Yep. Here he goes. Trying to keep it in the lines. Pretend this is GT Sport. Which sucks. Why should I ever do that? I even like GT Sport. It's just not nearly as good. Bump drafting the Honda. Because why not? This big old Volvo. Keep it on the road, Honda. And that Camaro's way behind. Okay, I should be able to pass here just like last time. Because he's going to take these corners for slow. Man, I don't know. I'm not catching him very fast. Ooh, going wide. He wants him some Volvo for lunch. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, thank you. No. Brake early, brake early. Brake early right in front of me, you freaking turd face. You kind of messed up there, S2000. You kind of messed up. It's what you get for braking early in front of me. And will anybody else finish? Probably not. No. So I want to know what everybody else's top speed was on that. And with that, the S2000 is now second. But it still is a... Could be either one of them. Alright, let's see what happens here. With the Peugeot. Yeah, man, this was my favorite track, man, until later on with this track when they implemented penalties for stupid stuff, you know. Oh, geez, man, he's on 100. Wow, not even 120. That S2000 definitely got the highest speed, though. 153. The Audi's going 135. I'm surprised he never caught the Camaro. Even the Peugeot's going faster, 126. The Fit is even going faster. Or as fast, 115. Seriously, the Fit is actually as fast as the Camaro on this. That is pretty hilarious, actually. Yeah, 115, 116, 117, 118. It just takes the Peugeot and the Fit so long to reach that speed. Same thing with the Audi. That's hilarious. I didn't know this Fit was a hybrid though. Oh, and it understeered there. Ooh, really? You did so good on Motorland, Fit. Really? How do you miss that curve? I'm really surprised that the Audi didn't beat the Camaro, but it just took too long to get up to speed. All right. 3 more races to do. We are getting there. Oh, El Captain, reverse. Why does it have to be reverse? Why? Oh, I was going to enjoy this one so much if it was forward. Okay, so I guess, what do I have this on? 8? Yeah, that'll be fast enough for this car, I think. Yeah, that'll be good enough. Well, it's time to get to know this track in reverse, I guess. I should let Grandy do this one. I should have. If it's a track I don't like upcoming, I may let Grandy get a little more skill in. But I'm not confident that she can beat that Camaro S2000 very easily. Invisible walls. Oh, I hate this track reverse. Hate it. I really, really, really do. So much harder and so much suckier. Like if this were forward, I would already be in the lead. Without any doubt at all in my mind. Okay. You can do this. Yeah, see, his 120 mile per hour top speed isn't really hurting him much here. Oh, this track reverse sucks. I don't know it, man. Like, I can take that curve at 80 mile per hour forward. I can't even take it at 60 reverse. I think the Camaro's got this one as far as second place. The AI still sucks on this section, forward and reverse. And now we have the lead. Oh my gosh, 2089. That's really sucky. Keeping in fourth gear for all these corners. So much slower. There we go. We're doing better though. So much loud traffic. Just in this video. Nobody has quiet cars like I do, apparently. And my car is super quiet. Kind of like it that way. I mean, because if you're loud, everybody can hear you coming, you know. Like, why would you want that? Why would you want everybody to hear you? It's like a human mechanism to, you know, it's like a species mechanism to not make yourself as obvious as possible. You know, it's a survival thing. So why would you want the loudest vehicle? I don't get it. Like this Volvo going 125 miles per hour is quieter than this freaking traffic outside of my house. It's pretty crazy. Oh man, I can never take that corner the same. And it really makes me sad. Anytime I see this track in reverse, it's always the biggest letdown. And I feel like, other than messing that up, I feel like the last couple laps have been really good. And if this were forward, I would probably have a 20-second lead by now. guess I just really, even when I think I do good on this track reverse, I guess I don't. Tires are going to be close again, ain't they? It's all harder. Oh, especially this freaking hard. And this one coming up here. Well, dang. Just ready for this race to be over. It's a big letdown. I was so excited to be El Captain in this championship because I thought I'd seen it. It was one of the races, but I didn't pay attention to it being reversed. But oh well, we're still beating them. As expected. And wow, my front tires really looking kind of shabby there, isn't it? We got enough of a lead. And we still got some grip. Never enough grip for that corner, though. I think he gained on me a little bit, but that's all right. Understeer, which is what happens when you have no front tires. Ooh, he's really gaining. Even through that section, that's pretty bad. Because that's where the AI sucks. Car, no. No. Nitrous. Oh my God. Okay, you are not baiting me. I got nitrous for this very reason. Ugh. Now, if that had been forward, that wouldn't have been a problem. I'm going to still complain about that. And Audi is not going to finish. Poor Audi. Okay, 2 more races. That was close. Ooh, that was scary. Freaking understeer. Alright, Suzuka Circuits. And if we can do 6 laps around El Capitan, I'm sure we can do 5 around this. And it's a standing start, so wheel spin will be an issue. So I'll just start it in 2nd gear. And that seems to be a lot better. Pretty much no wheel spin when you do that. This race is already going better than El Capitan did. El Capitan reverse. Ugh. Hate it. I won't push it too hard and end up off the road. Also don't want to spin out, so car is front engine rear wheel drive. Having no physical contact with them unless you're just way overpowered is really difficult because, man, they love to have physical contact with you. That's all on them. Okay, so yeah, the Camaro is going to be perfect for this track because his gears are going to be perfect anyway. I don't know about everything else. So far, it seems to all be working in his favor. We're not gaining very fast. I don't know if I'm close enough to draft or not. I think I am. As I doubt I'd be going this fast. So this is going to be another that the Camaro wins in, or you know, gets second in. He's not allowed to win. Or will the S2000 prevail? I'm kind of halfway expecting the Camaro to mess up some of these corners, but he hasn't. So he's keeping it on the road pretty good. Even there. His AI likes to screw that up a lot. Whew, he's faster. I wonder if the last race is on the Burgering. Man, I'm not getting much headway at all. This track seems to be well suited to the Camaro. But he broke way early there. Seemed like he did get off just a little bit. All right, now. Now I think we got this. Not going to have much of a lead on this one, though. Keep it on the road, Camaro. Keep it on the road. He's doing pretty good. No major slip-ups yet. And thus the S2000 is falling further and further behind. Wow, he really is good on this track. Better on the corners, but he is superior everywhere else because of his acceleration. Ooh, went a little wide there, but he kept it on the road. If I didn't brake so early there, I could have got a little bit further ahead. But that's their weakness on this track right there. They brake so early there. And something happened. Something happened. He finally slipped. Dang, after doing so good. It's kind of sad to me. Doing so good, Camaro. And then now the Honda's there with him again. Isn't this Honda's track though? I think this is the Honda track, isn't it? Haha. Suzuka. I remember in one race in a GT6 Open Lobby, Cosmic, he picked the Honda Prelude and just destroyed us with it. I don't remember what I was driving, but I remember him in that Prelude. It was quite hilarious seeing the Prelude do that good. Oh, Cosmic Rider. And I don't know if he watches my videos or not, but so he'll probably never hear me say any of that, but yeah, he was very fun to race with. And man, far superior to my skill, I would say. Although we had some pretty good battles, there were a few times when I one-upped him. Like that one race on the Nürburgring, man, when I had the Subaru Legacy. And just, man, nobody could keep up with that thing. Oh, Lindsay the Legacy. Jeez. I mean, I'm confident that I could destroy anything with that car. Or at least keep up with anything. And anybody. I mean, that was crazy. So yeah, there were a few times. Most of the time, he just, in any car he picked, I like how he would pick anything. I mean, like the Tom's X540 Chaser, he would use that thing, which is not the best. And I think I've seen him use the El Camino. I mean, he would do really well with anything you picked. The 88 Supra. Now that's some skill. When you can not just use the same car over and over again and win, but when you can do well, maybe not win every race, but do very well and compete in any car. Ben Mayall is pretty much the same way. He's really good and would use any car, you know, a wide variety. A lot of fun times. But they took performance points away in GT Sports, so it's not the same at all now. And I don't even know what that was. Besides a screw up. Loud traffic. Go on somewhere. So it looks like the Camaro squeaked out second barely. Nothing else unexpected though. And he finished. And wow, only 1 second behind. How dare you let Honda down, S2000? How dare you? And of course the Fit. We can't expect much from it. It's just there. Alright, well pretty much the Camaro locked in second, unless the last race is really crazy. And I don't even know where the last race is at. I figure we'll see the Nürburgring in this, but I really don't know. Really don't know. So we'll see in a moment. Oh, it is Nürburgring. 2 laps. Can this car do 2 laps? That's the question. And my gearing, I'm not going to widen it very much. I'm just going to put it on 10. 2 laps. Yeah, I think we can do 2 laps with these tires. This is going to be fun. I'm excited. This car. Oh my gosh. Alright, goodbye Honda Fit. I will never see you again. Goodbye 206. I will never see you again either. Nice knowing you. I mean, if these were as slow as the Fiat 500F, we might see them again in 2 laps. But I think even that, I don't think we overlapped it on lap 2 with the Mini Marcos. Mini Marcos. Okay, so now we're going to start gaining on the Camaro. Oh my, oh my. I always seem to mess that up. But I survived. And that really helped us gain on the Camaro too. Now we're going to gain on him more. A lot more, because golly, this Volvo's fast. Must you ram me off the road? Must you? Yeah, of course you get away with that. I try to pass you cleanly, but that ain't happening. This game has a way of making you not feel bad about knocking them off the road or something by accident. Because that's how they do you all the time. Alright, so 2 minutes 52 seconds in. Already got the lead. And that lead is only going to widen. Oh, unless we drive like that, and then I don't know what's going to happen. Okay. It's alright. I wonder if I'll get a better lap with this than I did with the Mini Marcos. I think the Mini Marcos actually has a better power-weight ratio. That'll be something to check after this. I bet I will get a better lap with this because, man, this is not going to eat up the front tires like it did. Way too much power to the front wheels with that thing. Okay, the Camaro's going to be better on this section because I doubt we'll get above 120. I don't know. Our Volvo's going to hold us on. Yeah, I didn't really expect any acceleration in 6th gear. Yeah, we held our own there. He didn't really gain. Now for the infamous carousel. Very, very infamous. Car's fun to drive. It really is. You would not expect this to be, of all things, to be fun to drive, but it really is. Corners really well. It will kick in the gears if you. It will kick in the back wheels if you like that. But it's very controllable. I don't think I've ever used this in any of my playthroughs because there aren't very many good places to use it once you acquire it. I think we won this from the Euro Hot Hatch, and you can almost always find it in the used car showroom. Yeah, I was thinking though, if the FPV can do 4 laps, it's around the same weight. It's a little bit lighter than this. And this should be able to do 2 with medium. Yeah, we did 4 with hard with that. And it looks like we're pretty good because our tires really aren't turning yellow yet. Okay. It looks like the Camaro might get second on this one because he's got a pretty good gap. But that S2000 will gain here. Barely see him in the distance. Go, Granny, go. This is a Granny, man. .6 seconds. As we round off the first lap. Yeah, the S2000 definitely gained a little bit. Definitely. But the Camaro should pull back away. Okay, my left front tire's a little yellowish green, but I think that's a pretty good place to be going into this lap. That's not precarious at all, no matter what car you're driving. Messed up that corner. And my heavens, look at that gap. Come on, Volvo, full throttle. Yeah. Full throttle is not a good idea. At least let off the gas and lightly tap the brake. Because full throttle with this thing. Yeah, taking that at 130 is pretty good. Unless you're in a touring car, you know. Or if you have racing tires on. Tires are doing just fine. Can't think this corner's quite as fast as we did with the SLR McLaren either, but that's a $600,000 car. I think that's what that costs in this game, isn't it? 600,000 credits. Which is kind of ridiculous, really. I mean, yes, it's good, but that good? Not so sure about that. And that Camaro and that S2000 are close. The S2000 might actually really threaten it. I was not expecting it to, though. But it may happen. I'm just going to keep it in 5th gear here. I think that'll be better. A little more horsepower at this 6,500 RPMs. He's still got a little gap, but I think on the final straight, the S2000 might take him. And I have not really pulled away from him in a while. But I think we will in this section. Keeping on the road, baby. got a little bit further away there. Mess up that quarter. Okay, yeah, our front tire suddenly is orange the next time I look at it. We're pretty much about done after that, though. I mean, the rest of this track's, there are curves, but they're not really. Except for this section. I slowed down more than I had to there, as I usually do, because, well, I've died there many times. I've also died here many times with much faster cars. With this big heavy thing, it's pretty safe. Okay. We're almost there. Corners are almost over. Volvo, we're almost there, darling. Yeah, it didn't really pull away in that section. But here we go. We're already almost going the Camaro's top speed, so the big question is, will the S2000 catch him? That's the big question. He's got a little bit of a cushion, but not that much. Five. Yeah, I don't think that S2000 is going to catch him. He's closing in, but don't think it's gonna work. Nope. And that is it. Pretty fun championship. I really like that one. Very, very fun. And our good old Volvo. Those wheels, though. See what our prize is. I think we get a pretty big bonus for that as well. Yes, we do. 200 grand. This car definitely more than paid for itself, didn't it? So yeah, what's cool about that is you could put just about any car in the game in it. Heck, I even probably could win that with the Toyota Carina, the first car we bought. But I would definitely want to modify the tuning a little bit. And the front wheels would be ate up, so, you know. But depending on what opposition you got, you could definitely get you a set of cars that you could be competitive with and win. So, really fun. Like that. Definitely one of my favorites in the game. That and 1,000 miles. Because who doesn't love a lot of miles around the Nürburgring and old classic cars? Opera Performance S2000. Really sweet. And that could be good for... I think we saw that car in the Tune Car Championship in the professional events. Of course, that's way long gone and done, but I want to say that it's race cars and that. I think the Dream Car Championship, stuff like the FTO LM Edition, stuff like that. So, let's, I don't think it needs an oil change. Just washing. Now our car is beautiful again. Except not really. This poor car. Poor car. Beauty is not its strong point. Like this car usually does show up in the... But don't see it right now. It's usually very cheap too. So still don't see any Launch Delta. 91.5% now though. Ooh. Yeah, we're getting there. And man, we put a lot of miles on this. How many miles did we put on it? 211. And what about the Laguna Seca race? How many miles was that? 200.8. So yeah, 200 miles. A lot of 200 miles. Oh, okay. I'm getting distracted. Opera performance. It's probably going to be at the bottom. They put all the weird stuff at the bottom. 274 horsepower. 930 kilograms. Wow, that's lightweight. So that definitely is better than our Volvo, isn't it? So let's see where our Volvo falls in the power to weight ratio compared to everything else. I always like looking at power to weight ratio. Gives you a good idea of 5.78, even with everything on it. That is not good at all, is it? FPV has a much better power to weight ratio. Well, that's because I put the stuff on it before I do the Nürburgring. Not the Nürburgring, the El Capitan endurance. Off screen. That's the Mini Marcos has a better power to weight ratio, but I actually think I got the same lap time with the Volvo. Probably better lap time actually. Got 820. 820. About the same. So yeah, man. Way down here. Way down here. Jeez, 5.7. Wonder how good this is. I bet it's front wheel drive, so probably not that good. It's a car that I forgot about. Celica GT4, but it's not tuned very much. Well, that was very fun, though. Very fun. There's our Carina. Gosh, that thing sucks. Even though it has a better power weight ratio than the Volvo, it would not be as good. And you only get 433 credits if you sell it. Oh. Geez, seriously? I only paid $1,600 for that? There's no way. It must have depreciated in value that much. Pretty crazy. Yeah, off-road performance, just how it is, really, really good. But yeah, y'all, we're going to stop right there. I'm wasting enough time. Thank you so much for watching. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. And as always, stay awesome, everybody. Goodbye. Hey, my friends, if you liked what you saw, don't forget to hit the like button down below. Also, subscribe and hit the little bell icon for notifications of future videos. There are a lot of reasons to subscribe to the channel, including monthly giveaways, things on the Discord, such as karaoke Saturdays, a place for show and tell where you can advertise your own channel or your own talents. Regardless of what you choose, stay awesome, everybody.